Most areas of the Janeway have social workers attached to their teams. We cover a host of inpatient programs. We offer outreach services, as well as we do a host of prevention interventions through our lifestyle program.
I think from junior high onward, I knew that I wanted to help people. And when I learned about social work and when I learned about children's rehabilitation, I knew this is where I wanted to work. So the unplanned journey for families can be very traumatic. It can profoundly impact them. Whether we become pregnant, we hope that we have a healthy, happy baby, and deep down we expect it, or whether our child is 7 years old and they've experienced a traumatic life event, they now have to process what they're being told, and they now have to plan their lives differently. And so we support them through this unplanned journey.
I think the biggest part of our role is to really help children and families understand their diagnosis and understand that, because there's a diagnosis, that doesn't really change the child inside or the young person inside. And once we can help kids understand that, and they embrace that, their families embrace that, it's just incredible to see kids flourish into who they're meant to be rather than identifying themselves by diagnosis. Initially, when we meet families and children, sometimes there's a little uncomfortableness. There's still a bit of a stereotype out there that if you meet with a social worker, it means you've done something wrong. So once we can kind of build that trust, that genuine, authentic relationship, then that shifts.
We travel across the entire province to meet children where they are, at least, if not in their home community, near their home community. The biggest reason for traveling clinics is it's such a cost for families. The missed time from work, possibly missed pay because of that. There are a lot of factors for families that make travel difficult. So when we go to their home community, it alleviates a lot of that for them.
A social assistance worker is part of the social work team. We do the financial piece. As you know, we're the only pediatric hospital here in the province, so people have to travel quite a distance oftentimes. They need places to stay, transportation in. When they get here, they could have appointments, and that would lead to having pieces of equipment. We have to find funding for all those things. You don't realize how much you affect families when you take away one of their stressors. Even as a dad myself, I look at my own child, and it hits you right in the heart knowing, these people are just like you.
The last couple of years going through the pandemic, I believe, has really highlighted the link between mental health issues and physical health issues. If there's a highlight that came out of the pandemic, I think that people are more comfortable in talking about their mental health and how it impacts their overall wellness. And social work certainly can play a key role in helping families and children navigating their mental health as well as their physical health issues.
Why the role is so important. I think we view people and situations and families with soft eyes, and we all have character traits that we might want to improve on, or we might want to decrease a little bit, and really it's no different. There just happens to be a fancy name goes along with some of the character traits. When we look at it through a different lens and the strengths-based social work lens, then they're superpowers.